On the GBPJPY, we are on a very critical area in the market at this point in time, as we can see that price is right on a temporary bullish trend line which I've identified, which has been holding price action since on the 12th of May. You can see how price has been respecting that bullish trend line. We have a structure around this area and price is right at that back at that bullish trend line at the end of last week trading session. So with the current structure we have here, I'm still not sure where I will be placing my bet on. How are we going to be seeing a buy during this week? That is price going to respect that trend line to push price to the upside this week? Or are we going to be having a breakdown of the structure where a retest of that structure will give us further confirmation that we are going to the downside? So these are the two scenarios I'm looking out for on the GBPJPY. And one thing I want to say here is that depending on how price action plays out during the um, first few hours of the new trading week, it will now determine if we are actually going to be going to the upside from here, or we should be waiting for a retest of structure after price has broken down that bullish trend line. And also, it is also important that we take a look at an holistic picture of what's actually going on the higher time frame. If we scale up a little bit to the daily time frame, what do we have here? We can see that price action has been trending on the high side since the beginning of the year. But one thing that's caught my attention at this point is that you can see how on the 20th of April, price rejected the 168.500 level on the in April, and the same thing happened on the in June as well. That level was rejected, hereby making that area a very strong supply niche, which it's important we identify at this point. And if we look at this area, we can see that it has been a very strong area where price action, whenever price action comes into that level, we always see rejection by the sellers where price action is pushed to the downside. So one thing I want to be doing here, I want to give this a label, and so that we can have a visual clarification of what we are talking about here. So we have a supply zone there. So let's place this right inside the box. So we have a supply zone here, and if we see what has been happening since this rejection, we had the first rejection here, the second rejection, and the third rejection. And since the third rejection, price didn't come back to that to that um to that high, to that structure. So with that in view, we're able to identify another trend line, a bearish trend line at this point, which is identified with that red line on your screen. So what we have here looks more like a pennant, as price action is within a consolidation phase. From my own perspective here, we can see within this trend lines, price has been contracting, and now it's about to explode. So when it's going to explode, we don't know. Is it going to explode to the upside from here, or are we going to be having a breakdown of structure where a retest will give us further confirmation that we will be joining the decline to the downside? So this is one thing we want to hold on and see how participants in the market relate to that level during the week, during the early days, early hours of the week. Then I will definitely share an update in that regard on how I'm planning to take advantage of that move in the comment section on Monday morning. So I would like to pause the video at this point, and be rest assured I'll be coming back in my comment section to give you an update of how I plan to take advantage of any trading opportunity here on the GBP JPY. If this video has in any way been of help in making your individual decision during the week, kindly support by clicking on the like button. And thank you as you do so. And thank you for watching. Do have a wonderful day, and bye bye.